Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Zealdex. On this episode I will be doing my first ever discussion video. We will be discussing the new Scarlet and Violet trailer that just dropped on the Pokemon Presents. So let's dive right into it and see what we can see and discuss what's new and see what, well, I'm going to tell you what I think of it and you can let me know down in the comments what you think of it all. Here we go, the trailer does not reflect the actual gameplay. There were the Arcanine and Growlithe running about. There's Houndour and Houndoom, some of my favourite Pokemon, and the new regional form Wooper, which is a poison ground type. The landscape looks absolutely beautiful in this, I think, and the character designs are awesome. There's the legendaries. I definitely want to discuss these afterwards. Giraffe. Climbing up mountains, flying, everything. It looks awesome. I think I'm definitely going to go for Scarlet. I think I really like the look of Cryodon. I mean, they both look awesome, but I've always been more of a past sort of history guy. So we have the orange and the grape colleges, or universities, whatever they are. There's little new Pokemon. Some of our old favourites like Mischievous, Mismagius, some of my favourites, all coming back. Just look at these character designs, they're really, really nice. Everyone, I'm going to be everyone. There we go, the new land whale Pokemon, I think it is. Coco and Quaxley and Spookatito. Being online with friends, that looks awesome. And the surprise evolutions. Now, seeing Sizor there, I'm hoping that it takes after Legends Arceus and that you don't have to keep trading to get the evolutions. I'm hoping that you can get the like, you know, like the items, like the things like this, what is it, the steel core thing to trade Steelix and Sizor. I hope you can get them like you did in Legends Arceus, where you can just trade them on your, where you can just evolve them on your own game rather than trading. Here we have the legendary dragons. Absolutely awesome. Okay, and then we're going to the more detailed version of that trailer. There we go, beautiful looking landscape. Orange and grape buildings. Luxio, Luxray, Gyarados, Honchkrow. There's some flora there, which I haven't seen yet, and Raichu. There's Paldea, is the new name of the region. This is one mechanic I'm not too sure of, because you have these two legendary Pokemon, and then suddenly it's just like, oh, they're your own personal motorbike. To me, that's just, it makes them feel a little less legendary. Like legendary Pokemon are supposed to, for me anyway, they're supposed to be like these mythical creatures that, you know, are hard to find, hard to get, but in this one they're just your own personal pet to ride around on. So I don't know, I still love the game either way. And Poltergeist there in the university. If you want a treasure hunt, that would be fun. There are 3 different stories to this. I don't know, is it? I've got no sound at the minute. I don't know if it's just me or the audio itself. I think at this point it's talking about the 3 different paths you can take. One of them being the gym challenge. So you go to all 8 gyms, but apparently you don't have to do them in any particular order. You can go about it however you like. There's the Titan is its name. And then there's this weird bus there. I don't know if that's going to be sort of the fast travel little thing, like in Sword and Shield you had the Corviknight carrying the thingy, but I don't know what the bus is. So, and there's Sada and Turo. Clavel, obviously wearing different jackets depending on which game you get. And there's Jacques. Nimona, that's her name. Poor Penny. We'll all make friends with Penny. One thing you don't see in a lot of Pokemon characters is like the arm hair that you just saw there. That's a weird detail to pick up on, but that's what I noticed. There we go. Paldean regional form of Wooper. Now if you go on the website, apparently that Wooper, it says the past form of Wooper lived in water. So that seems to be saying that there are past and future forms of different Pokemon. So this is the more futuristic form of Wooper, I think. That's what I picked up on anyway. Like I said, it says on the website that this ground poison Wooper is like the past form of Wooper was water, so that's the one we know. And this present or future form seems to be a ground poison type. There's little Fido. I can see Titan's going to be a favourite Pokemon, definitely. We like the bulky Pokemon. There's been much debate about who's going to get picked for what, so let's. I think I'm going to go with Fuecoco. I love my fire Pokemon. Now that's interesting to me. The little bookshelf for your Pokedex. I think that's a really great sort of graphic for collecting Pokemon. Like these little bookshelves, look. And it gives you the numbers, so 1, 7, and 11, and then Lechonk is number 10. So I think that's a really nice looking mechanic because obviously it's set with you being a student at a college or a university, and I just think that's an awesome little mechanic design for the Pokedex. And then there's this, which again just looks awesome. It's got a little barcode down it. It's like a little digital, like you can guess that your Pokedex is like a tablet or something. So and you can take photos as well with your friends. That'll be fun. I can imagine how much mischief is going to be all over Twitter with these photos. Look at that, just look how cool that's going to be when you ride together with friends across Paldea. That's going to be absolutely awesome. And obviously it doesn't matter which one you get, look, you can play online with whoever. It's going to be absolutely brilliant. That's one thing I'm really looking forward to, is just the big sort of online aspect of it. There's the new sort of evolution or Gigantamax gimmick, blah blah blah. So terastallizing. I think it looks pretty nice, but I'm not a huge on sort of the gimmicks. Like I didn't Gigantamax as much in Sword and Shield on my second playthrough. On my first playthrough I did because I just wanted to see all the different forms, and on my second playthrough I wasn't that big on Gigantamaxing, so we'll see. But I love that they've got Flying Pikachu and it changes type as well. I mean, they look really pretty, I'm not gonna lie. They look so pretty. See, that's pretty cool that you can have water and grass type Eevees without evolving them into the Eeveelutions. I think that's a pretty cool mechanic to have. There's Haunter and Ghastly, some of our favourites. Yeah, so raid battles are back. The background looks awesome. Yes, own timing. You don't have to keep waiting for everyone. I mean, if you have a good circle of friends, it's not that much of a problem. Like, you know when to attack and what attack to choose. But I think raiding with random people online, when you do if it's in this game, I'm assuming they'll have their online thing like they did in Sword and Shield, where you can call for others to help if you don't have any friends. But yeah, I think it's great that they've added in that little aspect where you can just attack on your own time and heal, etc., without having to wait for other people that you can't communicate with and you can't necessarily rely on. And I think that looks a lot better than the gigantic ball that you had where you throw it like a beach ball. I think that looks a lot better in this game. Oh, this area just looks so beautiful. I absolutely do look forward to it. I think it's going to be awesome. So let's just go back over some of the clips. Have a look. So obviously we've got the different mechanics to the legendaries here. So you've got Crydon and Miraidon, using them for land, climbing. Yeah, it's great. I don't know if they're going to do it like Eevee, Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu, where it's even if you put them away from your party that you can still use them to travel across. I'm assuming they might do to make it a bit easier if you don't actually want them in your party, or whether, because it seems like you get these very early on in the game, so I don't know whether they'll actually be a part of your party in a sense that they're just going to give you a legendary to battle with straight away. I reckon they might sort of give it you as a partner, and then once you've completed sort of most likely the gym battle storylines, they'll probably say that you're now powerful enough to capture these Pokemon or have them join you in the party for good, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, you just look at that. I'll just go back a sec. Across water. Just look at that view. It's going to be so good. Looks like we've got a bit of a volcano situation over here. We've got all this water and a tower, a small tower in the background here. Bridges to cross. It looks so good. I mean, just a big open world to explore, different areas. You've got all the different towers. I wonder if these are going to act like viewpoints. So, because you see a shot in the last trailer or this one where someone stood on top of the tower and they're doing that, and looking around. So I wonder if they're going to act as viewpoints to pick up on sort of key areas of where to go. Because they seem to be scattered about here and there, and there's probably one over here somewhere. So I wonder if they're going to act like viewpoints or check markers, or maybe even fast travel points. Although I don't see why fast travel points would need to be this close together, but yeah, definitely viewpoints of some sort, I reckon. Maybe to find where certain Pokemon are, show you different areas, maybe something like that. And this is one thing I love, like weaving your story as you desire. The Uva Academy or the Naranja Academy. Orange or grape, basically. which Scarlet or Violet. So, I mean, this, I don't know how other people are going to take this, but I think if it has some sort of like when you're collecting the Pokédex, if it has some sort of mechanic where you take lessons in studying Pokemon, and you have to go out and capture them to learn more, whether there's like little quizzes like they used to do in some of the gym battles in all the Pokemon games, where you'd have to get through the gym by doing answering the questions correctly about Pokemon. If they do something like that with this college mechanic, then I really think that's going to be brilliant, like to learn more about them and not just go out and capture them and battle them, but to learn more about them themselves, feel like a proper immersive experience of capturing Pokemon. I think that would be really cool. So like you've got this area here, look, you've got the study, you've got your professor at the front. I think if you can actually learn lessons and do quizzes and things like that about the Pokemon, I think that would be really cool. I don't know what you guys think about that, but for me personally, I think that would be awesome. Yeah, so you've got different projects, and one of them is a treasure hunt, so you can go out and find different things. So one of them, there's 3 grand stories, and it cuts to 3 different locations here. So the first one, this one seems to be the gym battles, because this is where we saw Sir Titan. So this seems to be the gym battles. This one looks, I don't know, like a race of some sort. I suppose with your Pokemon, it could be some sort of race, or maybe check markers for treasure hunts. And then it seems like the towers again, they seem like sort of viewpoints and things like that, so it could be taking what's the word, I forgot what the word's called, surveys of the land and things like that, and learning about where different Pokemon are from, what habitats they live in, things like that. Could be something like that, I don't know, but that's what it looks like to me. I am glad that this trailer doesn't give away any of the evolutions, any of the new like Pokemon evolutions. It just gives us the first forms. And then here we have the new Pokestops, which are the shops and your healing and your trading, or maybe your move learner. So you can take your maybe your heart scales or whatever, or if it might be free like it was in Legends Arceus, where you can just go in the menu and select what moves they use. It might be like that, but yeah, there's definitely 3 things here. I think one of them is the online. There's the Titan. Yeah, so that's what we saw earlier, so that's obviously the gym battle. Then you've got those broken down towers there as well. Yeah, see, this looks like a race to me. I said earlier it might be the way to travel around, but this looks like the race storyline to me. So you've got this really weird musical bus with lots of speakers on it. Looks like it's going to be some sort of race with your Pokemon, probably. Unless they've just added cars into Pokemon, you might just race around and hopefully not run over any Pokemon on the way. Hopefully there's no like Wooloos on the tracks or anything like that, or Go-Goats in this case. I don't think Wooloo's in this one. We'll see. Yeah, here we are. Like, he's looking across the towers, so it looks like there might be checkpoints of some sort. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say on Scarlet and Violet. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the trailer, and let me know down in the comments which one you're going for. I think, like I said before, I'm definitely going for Scarlet, because I'm more like history. I love like prehistoric stuff and things like that. So I'm definitely going to go for Koraidon. And yeah, I think it's going to be absolutely brilliant. So let me know down in the comments what you think, and I will see you all on the next one.